Different strategies are needed to battle the fires that we're seeing today, and so recruits spend weeks here learning how to save lives and protect themselves. According to the National Transportation Safety Board, the official cause of the crash could take up to a year to be determined. However, life flight services will continue to operate in Troy. Jordyn, Elston, Troy, Trojan Vision News. You can expect to see a full dumpster on any average day, but something that's not so average is seeing enough furniture for an apartment complex in these 4 parking spaces. And with efforts being made to make sure that people cast their ballots, I am here outside of one of the polling places to find out what really motivated people to come out and vote. The Gamecocks have been to the big dance before, but this is their first time as a Division I school, and they're hoping that they can take out Louisville on Friday night. In Jacksonville, Jordyn, Elston, CBS 42. The Hoopcoming King was announced in the second half of the men's game, but contrary to the title, the Hoopcoming King has little to do with basketball. While some people come for the fun rides and others to see the friendly animals, I am definitely here for the fair food. And I think I need to get a turkey leg to go with this lemonade. In Montgomery, Jordyn, Elston, Troy, Trojan Vision News. Pearson Avenue, Norwood Resource Center, Denison Avenue. All of these locations have one thing in common. They've all fallen victim to fire. We've had a few amount of arsons lately, ranging from residential up to apartments and up to commercial.
The fires that we have now are different than the fires that we had back then. Now, a lot of folks think fire is fire.
Different strategies are needed to battle the fires that we're seeing today, and so recruits spend weeks here learning how to save lives and protect themselves.
Everything now reaches its flash points so much faster. In the old world, we had what we called the 20-minute time rule. We had 20 minutes to get in there and effectively do what we needed to do to control and extinguish the fire. Now that is cut down to approximately 6 minutes.
The Birmingham Fire Department hopes that Alma, the only fire dog in the state, can help put an end to the arsons.
She can detect whether somebody pours it on the ground, whether it's on their person, or even if it has been in their vehicle. So I just want some of the people to know out there that, we have her and she's good.
Tuesday presents an opportunity for Americans to make history as they vote for the next president of the United States. And one political philosophy class on Troy's campus is going the extra mile to make sure that people cast their votes.
We are having a Get Out the Vote drive, and it is non-biased. We are going up to everybody who's coming by who doesn't already have a I voted sticker and just giving them a reminder to go out and vote.
And with efforts being made to make sure that people cast their ballots, I am here outside of one of the polling places to find out what really motivated people to come out and vote. Why did you decide to vote?
I think this is probably the most important election in the last 15, 20 years, so I thought it was a good day to come out and vote.
African American people died for my right to vote.
I just decided to come vote because this is a basic right that all of us as American citizens have, and it's really our civic duty to just come out and have our voice heard.
I feel like, everybody's been talking about, we want change, we want this and we want that, and it's just a part of actually inciting change.
And while some voters are making sure that their voices are heard, about 30 Troy University students that thought they would be voting today received a different message from Troy Student Government Association. A text was sent out stating that some forms were not sent out due to, quote, technological difficulties.
During one of the shifts, we did not go and pick up the forms, and so it got stuffed at the bottom of the box of all the leftover forms. It's completely on us. It's on me. I take full responsibility that I should have caught that, and I could not be more apologetic to the student body.
One student shares his reaction to his voter registration form not being turned in.
I was more, confused that something might have happened than I was upset or angry or anything like that.
The forms have since then been turned in so that those students can vote in future elections. Construction has been underway for the addition of terracotta warriors on campus for several weeks, and on Tuesday the vision of the Cultural Arts Park became clearer due to the visionary being on campus.
What you're seeing right now is the execution of the design for the installation of the Cultural Park, which is a reflection of 2 primary historical architectures, East and West, Grecian, Roman, and Chinese.
Spirit is an infinite sphere whose center is everywhere and circumference nowhere. That is the ancient Roman philosophical quote that Marquette says inspired his design concept.
It's just that. It's integrating these two cultural extremes in a harmonious way.
Not only did Marquette design the landscape for the terracotta warriors, but he also designed an indoor portion that is made to mirror walking through an archaeological dig in Xiyang, China.
As you come through here, you're going to circumnavigate this area, and these are the way the walls are all cut. As they excavate, they lean them back so they don't collapse as much. You'll come along a series of videos. This piece of polystyrene is representing a video screen where you'll be told various stories and experiences that are all related to the Chinese terracotta warriors, their origins, and the spirit that we're trying to tie into with Troy University. When you come back here, we're going to have a window that will be very dark. You can't see inside, but you'll be able to push a button, and when you do, there'll be like a sunrise happen, and we're actually going to recreate the dig site in a miniature scale, a maquette of about probably 300 or 400 warriors, and the sun will set and the stars will come out. So it'll be like you have your own personal experience of actually going to Xi'an itself.
The project is expected to be completed in early November.